5 minutes and 45 seconds into the climb, one of the three main engines shut itself down. The Space Shuttle flew 135 missions. Only once did one abort on the way up. And a few minutes later, a second engine came within one faulty reading of doing the same. The Space Shuttle climbed on 2 solid rocket boosters and 3 liquid-fueled main engines. The boosters burned for about 2 minutes and were thrown away. The 3 main engines burned for 8.5. Welcome to Solar Hour, where we uncover the strangest, most dangerous, and most astonishing stories our solar system has to offer. Those engines ran hotter and harder than almost any machine ever built, and they were watched obsessively. Sensors inside each one measured the temperature of the fuel pumps thousands of times a second. If a pump ran too hot, it could tear itself apart and take the vehicle with it. So the rule was simple and automatic. If 2 sensors agreed the engine was too hot, shut it down. That rule assumed something reasonable, that if 2 sensors agreed, they were probably right. On the 29th of July 1985, Challenger lifted off carrying a science laboratory. 3 minutes and 31 seconds in, one of the center engine's 2 temperature sensors failed. One failed sensor is not enough to stop an engine. The system waited. 2 minutes and 12 seconds later, the second sensor on that same engine failed too. Now 2 sensors agreed. The rule fired and the center engine shut down. The engine was healthy. It was shut down by instruments that were not. Challenger was now climbing on 2 engines, short of the speed it needed for its planned orbit. The shuttle had a ladder of abort options, each worse than the last. It could turn back across the ocean. It could ditch toward a runway in Europe or Africa. Or if it had just enough energy, it could carry on and settle for a lower orbit than intended. That last one was called Abort to Orbit, and it was the only one anyone wanted. The call went up. Challenger kept climbing on 2 engines and reached space. Then, around 8 minutes in, a temperature sensor failed on one of the 2 remaining engines. Its partner sensor began drifting toward the shutdown threshold. If that second one crossed the line, the rule would fire again and take a second engine. On 2 engines, the crew had an emergency. On one, they had something far worse. From the ground, the engine specialists saw the pattern, sensors failing, not engines. The call went up to Inhibit the automatic limits, to stop the computers acting on those readings at all. It was a decision to switch off a safety system, made in seconds, on a rising rocket. It was also right. The engines were fine. The instruments were lying. Challenger reached a lower orbit than planned and flew its full mission, with the science replanned around it. It came home a week later, and the flight was declared a success. In 135 flights, it remains the only in-flight abort the program ever flew. The engines that day never actually failed. Everything that went wrong was in the watching.